Good morning, happy Monday. I'm taking you with me through an entire work week in my life and I'm really excited about it. I definitely felt the Sunday scaries last night and I hadn't felt them to that extent for a little while now. I don't know, I just feel like I am totally dreading going into the office, but I want to turn my mindset around, make the most of this week, focus on my life outside of work and build up better habits. There's my toast. My goal for this video is to be very unfiltered, kind of just like a long FaceTime call, bring you with me for every aspect of my life this week. If you guys watch my channel, you know I'm on a journey to become the best version of myself, but I want to show the reality behind that. For breakfast, I'm having toast, the usual. It is 7:50, so it's time for me to head out. Wish me luck. Your girl's home from work and I'm so excited. I have talked about this so many times, but going into the office is such an energy sucker and an energy drainer for me. So when I get home, I really have to make it a priority to kind of just do like a little energy refresh, do some things that I know is going to give me energy and like feed my soul, make me more happy, I guess, because going to work kind of does the opposite of that. So one of those things that I love to do is that when I get home from work, I go out and go on a walk. Today is literally such a beautiful day, so I'm so excited to get some sunshine, get some movement in. Caleb and I go together, so it's just a good time for us to also catch up with each other, see how each other's days went. So I'm gonna change and then go on that walk. I actually did a strength training workout yesterday, so today I decided that my movement is just going to be a walk today and not an actual weightlifting workout because tomorrow night I have volleyball. So I just kept on the shirt that I wore to work today, took off the blazer, and then added these shorts. They don't necessarily go great together, but these shorts are so summery and it's just putting me in the summer mood. I'm making one of my go-to dishes, which is an enchilada skillet. I'm using ground beef instead of chicken this time. I'm pulling out the ingredients. I've got some sour cream, corn tortillas, the cheese for the top. Okay, and then I also have some black beans, enchilada sauce, and some corn. So basically, I make sure the meat is cooked fully, and then I just add in all of these ingredients, shred up some of the corn tortillas, and then put the cheese as a layer on the top. And this is truly one of the easiest meals, but also there's very little cleanup afterwards because everything is made in one single skillet.
All in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest, honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest, honestly don't. I should be the last to know.
Good morning. I had the best little me night last night. I love to at least take one night a week to completely just focus on myself, do some self-care, do some hobbies. That really fills my cup, and I think it's so important to spend time on yourself. So like you saw last night, I sat in front of the red light therapy, I stretched, I kind of just practiced some breath work, some visualization. Before that, I took an everything shower, and then after that, I actually spent time on ChatGPT crafting a life optimization plan, which I saw in a video that I can link down below. She basically provided like prompts that you can use for ChatGPT to create that plan for you based on the specifics of your life. So that was fun. It was just like a little brainstorming life session. However, this morning I am already feeling super anxious, but I do know why. First, I had a dream that included some friends that I've had in the past that I am unfortunately no longer friends with. And so that kind of made me wake up feeling a little bit down. And then second, I went on my phone early this morning. For me, that immediately spikes my cortisol. I know that if I can just stay off my phone for at least 30-45 minutes in the morning, then I should be good. But if I go on it within the first like 20 minutes of waking, I definitely feel super anxious and super stressed. But I had some emails from brands that needed my attention. So now I'm just feeling kind of anxious and I need to kind of just recenter myself, take a few deep breaths. But I'm excited for today. I have volleyball pretty quickly after work today. So when I get home, I need to make dinner super fast and then head out the door for volleyball. But of course, I will keep you guys updated throughout the day. For lunch, I packed some leftovers from last night's dinner, and then I also bring a couple different snacks to work. I've showed you guys these before. These are the Bobo's gluten-free chocolate chip oat bites. These are really good. And then I also bring these little fruit strips that I get from Aldi. It's about time for me to head out. I am feeling really tired, so I'm going to check my sleep score, see how much I slept last night. Okay, so it says my sleep score is 81 and I slept for a total of 6 hours and 50 minutes, which is definitely not the most ideal, but it is what it is. Also, if you guys are curious, because I know a couple of you have asked, this is not sponsored, but the ring that I use is from Ultra Human, and I'm pretty sure I do have an affiliate link and discount code, so I will put that in the description and I guess on the screen here if you guys are interested. But it's basically similar to an Oura ring. It tracks your sleep, it tracks other health metrics as well, but there is no monthly subscription, which is really nice. All right, I am headed out for the day. I'm back and I need to leave in 1 hour from now. It's currently 5:20. I have to leave at 6:20. So I need to change into my volleyball clothes, make dinner, eat dinner, and head out the door. Yeah, I'm feeling really tired. As always, this is like my slump hour, the hour that I get home from work. I'm just so tired. Tell me why I literally took like 20 minutes just to get ready. So now I'm kind of rushing. I think I'm just going to put some pasta on the stove and eat pasta tonight, and then I'll have enough for my lunch tomorrow. The pasta pick of the day is this one because I've already opened it. It is the brown rice and quinoa organic gluten-free pasta. I got this from Aldi. And while the water is boiling, I actually need to re-upload a video for a brand, because if you guys are unfamiliar with the process, basically when you have a sponsored video, you send it to the brand for review, and if they have any edits or things that they want changed, they'll tell you, and then you make those changes, you send it back to the brand. Typically they'll approve it right away, but sometimes it does take 1 or 2 rounds of edits. Also, sometimes it is hard because some brands are in a completely different time zone than me, so they'll be responding, like for instance, while I'm sleeping, which is why this morning, that's why I checked my email right away, because I needed to respond while they were still during their work hours. But yes, I'm going to work on uploading that now. I feel like I am rushed and I need to just slow down a bit. How was your day? I want to know. If you're watching this part of the video, please comment down below how your day is going. How are you really? Let's just be there for each other, you know? I am fresh and out of the shower. Volleyball went really well. I had a good time. I think this is the second to last Tuesday game. I'm pretty sure our season's about to end and we might join another league where they play on Sundays again. So I will keep you posted with that. I am about to do my skincare routine. My friend gave this to me, which was literally so sweet of her. It is Korean skincare, which I'm so excited to try. And then of course, I'm gonna go in with my tried and true moisturizer. I use this literally every single morning, every single night. You guys have seen it 1,000 times, but it is truly my favorite moisturizer that I've ever used. And there you have it. That is my 2-step skincare routine. Before I started using the new product, I used snail mucin, which I'm probably still gonna use in the mornings, and then I'll start trying this at night before my moisturizer. But yeah, I try to keep my skincare routine as simple as possible because your girl doesn't have time for a 10-step skincare routine. But also, I think just putting fewer products on your face is actually probably better for your skin, but what do I know? I was so tired that I snoozed my alarm so many times this morning, so I only have time for like the shortest journal entry ever. I think I'm just going to write down a little gratitude list and some affirmations. Okay, I've got my toast in the toaster, and I do need to do a grocery pickup today, so I'm just gonna take a photo of everything I have in the fridge so that I know what I need to order. It is 6:10 p.m. We have unloaded all of the groceries and we're about to go outside on our walk. It's a very nice and hot day today. I think it's in the 80s. Again, just lacking energy, but I'm excited to get some movement, some sunshine, and then my plan for tonight is to cook dinner, and while it's in the oven, I'm gonna try to do a weighted workout because like I told you guys the last time I lifted weights was last Sunday, and I wanna lift at least 2 times a week. That is my goal. Also, I posted an extra video this week. I don't know if you guys have been noticing, but I have been a little bit more active here. I always post every Sunday. That's like my typical schedule, but I've been trying to post an extra video every now and then, and that's on Wednesdays. So today I posted a Q&A that was just so long overdue. So if you haven't seen that video, go watch that and just hang out with me. It's an almost 30-minute long vlog, I think, and I answer a bunch of different questions about my job, about YouTube, my income, things like that. As I've told you guys, I do work with an editor, and she's been editing a little bit more for me recently, which has given me more time to edit more videos, which is why I'm able to post an extra video every now and then. So that's really fun. If you guys have any specific video requests that are in my niche, please comment them down below. But yes, I'm going to get outside on that walk, probably walk for like 20-ish minutes. We'll see. Okay, so for dinner, I'm just gonna do a sheet pan meal so that while it's in the oven for like 30 minutes, I can get my weighted workout done. So I'm going to make some chicken, carrots, and potatoes, kind of just cut them all up, season them, and then put them in the oven. decided I'm just gonna do a quick weighted workout in my office instead of going downstairs to use the tonal, just because if I'm up here, I can set a video and know exactly how long my workout will be. And I have less than 30 minutes to get my workout done before dinner's ready. Also, if you were wondering why I always lay out my mat diagonally, it's because I have a mirror in this corner and I like to be able to see my form while I'm doing my little workout. Dinner is all cleaned up. I just finished washing all of the dishes and I am going to spend some time baking cookies now. I'm so excited because I have been craving chocolate chip oatmeal cookies for the past like 2 weeks. So I found this recipe and I'm just gonna follow it, and then while they're cooking, I'm gonna shower. Good morning, happy Thursday. I'm literally so tired. The cookies that I baked last night ended up needing to stay in for so much longer. And then when I took them out, they had to cool before I could properly store them. I think it was like 11:20 by the time I was fully ready and in bed. Yeah, it says 11:32 and then I woke up at 6:30 and I've kind of just been laying in bed for a little while. So I got 6.5 hours of sleep, which has kind of been the theme of this entire week. If there's one thing that I need to improve on, it's going to bed earlier and getting my full 8 hours, because it's been a while since I've got that. But there's 2 things getting me through the day today. 1, I get to work from home tomorrow, so this is my last day in the office. And 2, there's actually a hibachi truck coming into our office parking lot today, so I didn't need to pack lunch. I'm going to treat myself, order myself some hibachi for lunch, and I'm so excited. Honestly, I feel literally so tired, but I've stayed in bed long enough. It is now 6:48, so I'm gonna start getting ready. I packed up some of the cookies that I made last night to bring to my coworkers today. Okay, so my snacks, the cookies are packed. All I need is to put my water bottle in here, and then I can head out the door. Got my lunch from the food truck. It was $17, which is way more than I thought it would be. Was it worth it? I don't know. I will let you know how it tastes. I I've been home for a little while now. Caleb and I went on a very long walk after work, and I'm about to put pizzas in the oven. Yes, I know it's a Thursday, but Caleb has drill this weekend, so he will be leaving tomorrow. So our Friday night pizza night is being pushed to today. I'm putting in the gluten-free pizza for me. Caleb's having a supreme pizza, and hopefully I'll have a chill night tonight. I want to start downloading the footage from this video so I can start editing it soon. But yeah, I'm really excited that tomorrow I get to stay home. I am hopefully gonna get more sleep tonight. Also, I just want to be real with you guys. I have such bad social anxiety, which I know I've shared before on this channel, but if you have any advice for just ways to navigate it or ways to make it less present in my life, please let me know. I've had it for so many years. I definitely don't let it stop me from doing things, but I hate that when I do something that gives me anxiety, I hate the way that my body physically reacts. I get so nervous, I start sweating, I start kind of like shaking a little, I don't look comfortable, and I'm like, oh my gosh, can my body just behave? Like, can I just not be awkward in this moment? And yeah, I just don't know how to fix that. Basically what happened is that I literally just had a one-on-one conversation with someone in my office, and that gave me social anxiety. Like, why? I had to ask them a question, so I think it was like prompted by that, but like they're a super chill person. Why was I so nervous to talk to them? I don't know, but my body was like, nope, you're gonna start sweating profusely. You're gonna start being a little shaky, and I'm just so tired of it. I feel like there has to be something else that I can do besides exposure therapy to help get over that. So yeah, if you have any tips, let a girl know. I will say though, I am really good at acknowledging it, but kind of also separating myself from it and realizing that it doesn't define me and that I'm fully aware that my body's reacting this way and that I'm okay with it and I love myself through it anyway. So I've done a lot of work in that area, but like to get my body to stop having that physical reaction is something that I really want to work on. And yeah, I don't know if that's even like possible because I feel like mentally I'm fine, but my body just reacts that way. If that makes sense. I don't know, your girl's struggling, but it's okay. I'm just gonna keep pushing myself out of my comfort zone, challenging my limiting beliefs, negative thoughts, and go from there. Totally forgot to film the pizza, but this is what's left. And I'm gonna start downloading the footage now from my SD card on this camera. So I have to stop filming so that I can take it out and start downloading the footage. And then tonight, like I said, is just going to be a full-on editing night. Oh my goodness, we've made it to Friday. I just finished work for the day and now I'm gonna move on to content creation work. I have a video that I need to edit. I have emails that I need to check and respond to. Also, Caleb just left for drill this weekend. If you guys don't know, Caleb is in the Marine Reserves. So one weekend every month he does leave and I get the house all to myself this weekend. Also, I got an Amazon package that I wanna open. Oh my gosh, this is way tinier than I imagined. This is dry shampoo and I'm so excited to try it because I've been looking for a non-toxic version of dry shampoo. The one that I use is just like the drugstore brand. It's very cheap. So I've been trying to do little healthy swaps recently. So I found this one, which I believe is healthy, but this is honestly way smaller than I thought, and this was not cheap. Why do healthier versions of things have to be so expensive? This is actually really cute packaging, but basically it's like a powdered version. I haven't used it yet, don't quote me on this. I'm pretty sure you just like put it in your hair like this and then rub it in. Hopefully this works well. I don't use dry shampoo super often. It's just those days where I didn't wash my hair and it happens to start looking oily. I love to have it on hand. So I'm excited for that. I don't know how much vlogging I'm actually going to do tonight just because I think I'm gonna be glued to my laptop for the remainder of the night, although I think it would be nice to maybe watch some TV and just kind of have a chill night at some point. Currently it is 5:06, so I'm probably gonna think about eating dinner around 6:30-ish. I have some leftover pasta that I'm gonna eat. It's currently 9:40, and guess what I've been doing for the past hour? Not editing, scrolling on my phone. I definitely got hooked into Instagram Reels and just kept scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. I need to go up and shower, and at this point my hair is not gonna have time to air dry on its own prior to me going to sleep, so that's unfortunate. I'm gonna need to blow dry it, which honestly, I try not to use heat products on my hair very often, but lately I've been showering closer to bedtime to where I have to use a blow dryer in order to dry my hair. So I've been using heat products more often, which is kind of unfortunate. Basically, my point of saying that is that I really need to build discipline with showering earlier in the evening so that my hair has time to fully dry on its own. So keep me accountable for that. Okay, you guys, I am about to head to bed, so I'm going to end the video here. Thank you so much for spending the week with me. I appreciate you all so, so much, and I can't wait to hang out with you again in my next video. Love you guys.